What if the struggle you're in isn't happening to you? It's happening through you. What if the delays, the detours, and the not yets are simply just an echo of a single motion you keep repeating? The Bible says, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters, Genesis 1:2. The first movement never stopped, and it's still moving in you. And when you move within, your world must move without. For 10 years, I tried to grow my personal practice while I was clinging to part-time jobs. And I told myself I was being wise, I was being responsible and practical. But underneath the logic, there was a quiet confession that I kept repeating. I'm not ready and I may fail. I won't be able to survive on my business alone. So I stayed split in half. I worked early mornings and late nights trying to build momentum while still leaning on the safety net that I wasn't ready to let go of. Then 2020 arrived. Both part-time jobs, then they shut down overnight. I didn't get a slow transition. I didn't get a warning. The decision I had avoided for a decade was made for me in one single day. And the strange thing, my business finally took off. The clients who had been thinking about it, they booked. Referrals, they started to increase. The cash flow went up. The very outcome that I had been afraid of, being forced to rely on my own business, became the doorway to my success. I realized I hadn't been trapped by circumstances. I'd been trapped by an assumption. For 10 years, I moved in the state called fear. I stood on the ground of doubt, and then I called it prudence. I was being responsible. I wasn't waiting on life. Life was waiting on me to move within. So every state, every security, struggle, abundance, scarcity, it exists right now in the field of consciousness we call God. To experience a state, you don't beg it to appear. You move into it. You tread upon it with attention and feeling until it becomes home or your new normal. Joshua 1:3 says, wherever the sole of your foot tread upon, I have given to you. Treading is inner positioning. Your soul is your consciousness. The moment you occupy a new inner address, life begins delivering mail to that location. People call it luck. I personally call it law. Your imagination is God in you, not a daydream machine. When you fearfully rehearse failure, you're standing in the failure's lobby. And when you faithfully rehearse success, you stand in success's living room. The world is not an external tyrant. It's a mirror that waits for you to pick a face. Matthew 9:29 states, according to your faith, let it be done to you. Faith is not strain. Faith is placement. You place yourself in a state until it feels inevitable. The outer must bow. So here's how we apply it. Locate the current state. Close your eyes and ask, where am I standing in consciousness? Be honest. Name it. I'm in fear. I'm in doubt. I'm in postponement, procrastination. Choose the new ground. Pick the felt reality. I'm established. I'm booked. I'm trusted. I'm well compensated. Walk there nightly. Before you go to sleep, enter a short scene that implies it's already done. Shake a client's hand and hear him say, thank you, Thomas. That changed everything. Or feel the payment clear. Feel calm. Feel peace. Live from it daily. Speak from the new address. Don't try to become it. Be it first. Then do whatever you do from that new beginning. Stop checking the seed. Trust the gestation. Water it with gratitude and don't worry. I personally was waiting on the universe. The universe was waiting on me. The universe was waiting for me to come home in faith. The moment I stepped fully on the ground of commitment, everything that matched that ground was then gathered to me. The movement within became the movement without. So here's today's affirmation. I stand where I choose to live. I move within, my world follows. I am the movement of God.